Hi everyone, Marion Emberson here. I'm going to do a little painting with embossing powders. What's that, you say? Exactly what it says, really. I'll explain as I go along. I got one of these kits from Stamps by Me. It's a Funky Fossil kit, and oh, seriously, it is just so beautiful. So you get these lovely washi tapes, which I'll probably use. I haven't used any of it yet. This is my first time, so it's sort of all completely new to me, but I just saw it and fell in love with it. And then you've got this lovely butterfly. I mean, look at that. So beautiful. Which obviously you can emboss onto MDF. All you have to make sure is if you're using a translucent powder, then the colour will come through from under here. So if you paint it white first, then you're going to get your true colour. So that'll be fine. So let me just stick that over there. It comes with a couple of stencils. Beautiful. This is the thing that got me, the die. So it's got this outline die and this beautiful, beautiful butterfly die. Just so gorgeous. And then these stamps, which they're just stunning, absolutely stunning. So I want to have a go. Let me just cut my top off. I like to cut the tops off and then I can take it out easily without having to undo the sticky bit. So let's just move all this out the way for a minute, because my cunning plan might not work, but we'll see. Right. So let me just put this. I'm really in a habit now of using my Brutus Monroe matte. Look, I've still got ink around it from before. And then let's take this stamp, peel it off. So you probably couldn't even hear me then. So look, this is how new it is. Come on, sunshine. Yep, there we go. Let's just put that over there. And I think I'm just going to go like that. Let's just see if I'm... No, that's perfect. Put that... Oh, look at that. It grabbed hold of that. I need a bit more sticky on me mat, obviously. Let's just line that back up again. Okay, stick that down. Try not to handle it too much with my fingers. Right, okay. So I have got myself some Oasis, some Pink Robin, some Bee Sweet, give that a little blow, and some Chartreuse. Now, you don't have to use these colours. Whatever colour embossing powders you've got, just play with what you've got. I'm not even sure if Pink Robin's still available. I do try to use things that are still available. And I do apologise if things get sold out. That's really not my fault. I always check that things are in stock before I go ahead with the video. I've checked that this kit is in stock, and it is, but that doesn't mean by the time it goes out, it doesn't get sold out. So don't shout at me, all right? But I'm sure Pink Robin's still available. I've got so many colours in my head, I forget. I'm going to be using this lovely little Nuvo tool as well, purely because I want to do little tiny bits, and I can control that with this lovely little spoon, and it's metal. That is so important. With Wow powders, they've all been treated to be anti-static. And the jars have been treated to be anti-static. So if I went in there with some plastic, like a little plastic spoon, I'm going to stick static back in there. I don't want to do that, okay? So let's go ahead. So that's why you need to use metal. Sorry. Let's go ahead, and I'm going to probably ink this up a couple of times because it's quite a detailed stamp. Let's just give it a good rub. Hopefully it's not going to lift off again. No, hold on. Make sure that's back in its position. I always worry in case I've moved the position of it. Okay. Lots and lots of ink. And again, transfer all that ink, nice and firm pressure, because there's quite a lot of detail on this stamp. Lovely, we can see all that there. So what I'm going to do, give that a little doodah, and then I'm going to come over my paper and let me do Chartreuse first. So I'm going to take my little spoon and I'm just going to sprinkle it where I can see the little leaves. I might not get all of them. I think I need new glasses, so that's my excuse if I don't get all of them, but that's fine. Sometimes you can't see for looking. And I might do the body in a Chartreuse. So if you remember on a previous video I'd done a multicolour embossing. This is like that, but a little bit more structured because we're sort of defining where it's actually going to go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get hold of it and flick it over so it stays in those positions that I put it, rather than if I'd got hold of it and went like that, then it's just going to pour down everywhere. So I'm just having a little look at the actual design so I can see. I'm going to put a bit of, this one is Be Sweet, so I'll always take a bit of that off. I've got a bit more control over it then. So let's go, let's do the little antennae. Oh, so nice. This is where I mustn't worry about going over the lines. If I was doing this for real in painting, I hate going over the lines. Okay, let's just get a bit of that. And I think, do you know what? I haven't decided what to do with that bit yet. Okay, flick. Another little flick. And then let's do this pink robin. Do the actual flowers in it. So what I'm going to do is the majority of that. I think there was more leaves there, but you know, hey ho. Look at that. So I'm going to give it a little flick, get rid of the excess, and now I'm just going to go over with my Oasis. And that can pick up other bits. I do love Oasis. I'm sure loads of you have got Oasis now because I use it so often. Okay, let me just put my lids on so I don't have an accident. That one goes there. And then that one goes there. I'm just going to get rid of any bits that are not supposed to be there. We're very, very warm and sticky again today. Okay, so let's come up. So I just had an idea, right? I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, do you know what? I could have gone a bit more there with the pink. What I could have done is done the whole thing in clear first, and then I would have seen exactly where everything was. But if I can line this back up, oh, I bet I can't line it back up. What's the odds? Am I going to mess this up? Did I do it about there last time? Oh, Let's have a look. Oh no, see, that's the wrong position. Oh, I don't want to do that. Right, okay. So I'm going to do it again. I'll do it off camera, but this time I'm going to realign it again. So I'm going to make sure I've got it in the... I wonder if I put it there. No, I didn't put it there. No, forget it, Marion, forget it. Because what I'm going to do is go back in and stamp it again so that I can get more of the pink on there. But look at that. Isn't even that with its sort of like just sort of a soft amount of pink? It just looks so pretty. So let me go in and just redo that. Now, I don't know about you, but I think that looks gorgeous. Right, where's the original one? So I'm not going to get rid of that first bit of footage because I'm not one who pretends that everything's so perfect, because I do make mistakes. I make loads of mistakes. But look at the difference. Now, is that because my eyesight is absolutely rubbish and I need new glasses? I think I need stronger prescription now. Or was it because I then done it in clear first of all? I used a clear gloss super fine to pick up that detail, and then I was able to tell exactly where everything is. I could have kept looking at this and like working it out, but I didn't. There is one other mistake I've made. I've realised the yellow, the Be Sweet and the Chartreuse, they've actually sort of, you can tell they're different, but they've sort of merged into one another. So maybe I should have used like a darker green, like a evergreen or something on there. But by doing that in a solid and leaving a few little bits, it picks it up there, so it brings the colour into it, which I just think works. It looks fabulous. But isn't that so simple? I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so let's just do something really, really simple. We have got... Okay, I've got my... Have I got a card base? Let me just grab some card bases. Okay, I've got a card base. I am going to just simply stick that down. I'm not going to try and do anything fancy. I'm letting all the embossing powders do all the work. And then, oh, do you know what I could have done? A bit late now because I've sort of stuck it. I should have put a black border around there. And where you see this is like a little bit sort of not stuck properly in places, it will, because it will flatten out. This is just from the heat tool and the moisture that's in there. But look, we've got, what we got? We got Imagine. Without imagination, we have no wings. Let your imagination take flight. That's quite big, which actually would work if I'd done it on a doodah, but I don't want to cover all that up. So, oh no, we haven't got Imagine. Maybe it's called Imagine. Do I want it there? There? No, do you know what? I'm just going to put it down here. So, let's just take that off there. Where's me VersaFine? I do love me VersaFine. Because it's brand new, I'm just gonna, perfect. Probably won't be perfect the second time, you watch. Okie dokie. I'm just gonna bring that up there. Lovely. See, do you know what? These look like shop bought cards, or round our way anyway. That just looks so pretty. I have just had another thought. I was just thinking I could line it back up, put it back in again, and then go over it with a clear sparkle and make it all sparkly. No, just stay as you are, Marion. Stay as you are. It's pretty. It's really, really pretty. So you don't have to have this set. If you've got it, great. Because I know Tony ships out worldwide. So although it's a UK company, she ships all over the world. But anything you've got, even like the lovely Altanou flowers, there's like a bundle of flowers and things like that. It just works for that. Okay, so I now want to just do something similar. I'm going to die cut this. Okay, so let me get this out. Okay, I'm back. Right. So basically I've just die cut some. Let me just stick that back on there. Get that over there. Because I was thinking I cut it from a bit of black, and then I thought I could actually stick that in there and then have some colour from underneath. So I'll finish that off camera probably, and then show you at the end. But look, don't forget, remember when I said about using wax paper for intricate dies? And look, now I've got that lovely piece. Just beautiful. And I could ink it. I could actually emboss it with a translucent. That would be really nice. I might try that. Let me just do what I said I was going to do. Hang on a minute. I get carried away. Right, so back to me normal. I'm going to Brayer. I'm going to use the same colour. No, do you know what? I'm going to see if I can get some evergreen. Hang on. Right, can't find no evergreen, so I'm going to swap out Be Sweet for Oceanic. Again, these are colours I've used before, so I know a lot of you have got these. Right, okay, so I'm going to get lots of ink on my Brayer. Just to point out, because I know a lovely lady said to me that she was concerned that I was just not getting all my Brayer covered. When I do it, I lift it each time. So you might not be able to see that on here, but I do lift it so the whole thing is getting covered. And then I do love that you watch my videos so intently, which is so blimmin' lovely. Thank you. Right, let's get lots and lots and lots of ink on this. So it's the same thing I'm going to do, but obviously I can see where the flowers are this time. And it actually, this is slightly different anyway. It's not exactly the same, but that's okay. We can work it out. And that's nice that it's different. Okay, so remember to turn over your paper because you've got all ink on there. So let's go with the flowers again. So do I reckon that's a flower? I've got no idea. No idea. I know this is. Oh, I should have gone a bit. Oh no, I got rid of my yellow. Go for that. So we've done this technique years ago because we used to deal with a company in Japan and they first showed me this technique. I'm not kidding. What I've done is just so, oh, what's the word? Probably childish. They done some just amazing, absolutely amazing. And they just blew us away. And they sent this piece of artwork to us where they'd done all these little flowers. and it was, I don't know if they were Chinese or Korean, so I do apologise if any of you are watching, because I still think they sell all our products and that. But it was just amazing, absolutely amazing. Right, let's just get that. I don't think this one's going to come out as good, but that's fine. I can, oh, let's get rid of that pink. I can deal with that. Let's get some Chartreuse. And then I saw, which is what made me remember this technique, because I've done so many techniques over the years and I do honestly forget what I've done. A lovely lady called Chrissy Stokes, I think her name is. Apologies if I've got it wrong. And she took my pouncing technique and sort of done it a bit like this on a die cut. It was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So in awe of her. So look her up. Right, I'm gonna, do you know what? I'm just gonna do a little bit on there because I am gonna then do that. I'm going to do the same sort of thing, I think, for a bit of depth of colour. Let's just go with the Oceanic all over. Dun, 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 dun. And then, oh, I was looking for that earlier. I knew it would have been stuck to something metallic. Okay. That just looks so gorgeous. Okie dokie. All right. Yeah. Get all that back in there. Get my lids on. Oh, now look, see? I knew that was going to happen. Oh, do you know what? Before I heat set that, let me just try this. I'm going to have to be very gentle. So I think I might do it. If I do it from the underside, it will come out softer looking, but it will work. I'm going to do it on the top. I'm going to do it on the top. Okay. So oh. And careful. See, let me make the mistakes and then you don't have to. And then turn that. Oop. It's so fragile, this. But actually, by putting the powder on, it's going to make it sturdier. So, let me just, let's go, should we do a little bit of, let's do a little bit of that. Shaky, shaky. Oops. Let's just move that out of the way. Oops. And then make sure cover the rest of that. Okay. Oh, look at those colours together. Oh my goodness. Oh, right, stay there, you. See, waste not, want not. And then let's put that on there. That on there. Do you know what? I'm going to do this one first. Oh, come here, you. Right, we want to anchor it down. I'm going to heat it obviously from the top. I can't heat from underneath. Seriously. Look at this, look at this. Oh my goodness. Look how fragile that is. So beautiful. Right, okay. Let me just stick that there. Then this little guy's got to be heat set again. I'm going to heat from the top. Look at those two. Aren't they beautiful? Oh, so I'm now, I'm confused now. I'm like, what do I do? Do I use that inside of there? Do I use that inside of there? Look at that. I want it nice. Right, where's me card blank? I don't know what I've done with it now. There it is. Now, these are probably too big at the moment, which is fine. I can chop that down. So I can take a little bit off and then stick that in there, which is just beautiful. Right, I'm going to put that together and I'll show you it at the end. And then I'm going to do the same thing for this one. So let me I don't know if I want any colour. That's a little bit big, that bit, but that's okay. I can snip that off afterwards. So I can stick that down and then stick that through. Okay, I will put them all together and then I'll show you what I've got afterwards. I haven't even used the stencils yet or the washi tape. All I've used is the dies and the stamps. just so gorgeous. Anyway, I'll put all the links. Again, if it has sold out, I'm really sorry. It's not my fault. But I do try my best to get these things out. I am trying to get a load of videos done up front and then put them out as I go along, because I'm going to be out of action for a little while, but I still wanted to get videos out weekly to you guys. So I might be a bit slow on answering people when you leave your lovely comments. Thank you very much for leaving comments. So bear with. But hopefully this will look like I'm still here and you won't know any difference. So yeah, thanks ever so much for watching. Take care. Bye.